I think that people have been coming back for the last 100 years because the sense of family it provides, the growth that it encourages.
Since I started coming to camp, I think one of the best things is that there's a sense of consistency and a sense of home that's really awesome to see when you come back every year and feel as though you can jump right back in and just get doing what you've been doing every single year.
People have found who they are here, and they remember that for the next 50 years. They always have a special connection to this place, no matter how long it's been.
I like all the awesome campers that are supporting me and other people too. My parents said that there would be a 100% chance that I would come back next year.
Camp Leelanau is brotherhood. Camp Leelanau is working together in a group, community living outside, working together as a team, accomplishing a task, achieving a goal. That's what we are here to do. We're raising young men to be better young men, and that's what our world needs desperately.
Camp Leelanau for Boys is a place where young men can come to learn how to be true men of godly character.
It's just amazing how much you can grow throughout one summer here. You definitely feel a difference coming to camp.
When our kids come home from camp, they're more helpful, they're more grateful. You can see the spiritual growth in them.
I love sports, I love competing, and so coming here is just the best place for me to be in order to express God to the fullest that I can. We're all pushing each other to be better through that competition. And I just think it's such a pure sense of love for each other that just makes this camp work so well.
So camp offers a wide variety of different activities here, and you don't have to always be running out on the field or hitting a baseball or something like that. You can go out and explore your creative side through all sorts of really cool artistic activities. We have music and drama, and you can explore those sides of things that make you a whole person as opposed to just falling under one of these categories.
And that's the coolest thing, right, is 1 week I can go blacksmithing and learn this really cool, neat skill that is practiced nowhere else that I know. And then the next week I can go water skiing and wakeboarding on beautiful Glen Lake. And that diversity of activities is something that will set you up for success no matter where you are in life.
Everything we do here has a purpose, and it's so clear that it translates from camp to the real world.
Teenagers need the opportunity to make authentic, independent decisions. They can do that here at camp. They get to do that here at camp.
I think we're setting our campers up for success in a bunch of different areas of activities and in character development every year at camp.
Camp Leelanau for Boys is an opportunity to think outside of yourself, to learn more about yourself, and to have the most fun you can possibly have in 3, 4, or 7 weeks.
Camp Kohahna is a summer camp for Christian Science women where we can learn about ourselves, grow, and develop a sense of sisterhood.
Kohahna encourages these young women to not put themselves in a box, not limit themselves in any way, but knowing that they can be the athlete, they can be an artist, they can be comfortable in the woods, they can be confident and comfortable on stage, and they can be a leader and they can also be a follower.
We get to explore the forests around us, and we get to roll down the hills, and we get to play in the sand. We take trips up to the Upper Peninsula, and we go hiking or we go kayaking.
Campers learn to be independent thinkers. They learn how to take care of themselves and how to take care of others.
You're pushed to be the best person that you can ever be, and getting to grow with Christian Science, and so much growth happens. So I love coming here to have that happen every year.
People realize that each year there's more and more to learn, there's more to grow. It never really stops. Whether you're a 6-year-old or a 26-year-old, there's still something to be learned at camp.
It's hard to explain how fun it is until you actually try it. It's like pudding or cottage cheese.
I think that Kohahna provides an atmosphere where Each camper is encouraged to try new things and to step outside their comfort zone, and we really focus on achievement, but with that comes, a joy and a fun and in all those endeavors. And I think that the blend of focusing on achievement and having fun and developing that character is unique to Kohahna.
When you're at camp and you're doing really amazing things like sailing or rock climbing or going on a trip, you're learning communication and teamwork and how to be a part of a team, and those are skills that we can take home to our school or to our job and apply there.
As you develop and grow as a archer in archery or a swimmer in swimming, you are learning how to apply yourself. You're learning how to work hard. You are learning how to maybe fail at something and have to try again, that sense of persistence. And I think that all of those qualities relate to anything that you're trying to accomplish within camp, outside of camp, in the future, whatever that holds. Camp prepares you for all of the things that you wish to accomplish in the future.
Camp Kohahna encourages a wider and more comprehensive understanding of how we know and learn and practice Christian Science.
We play hard at camp. We knock into each other, we body surf in big waves. We do things that are hard because we know that we have an unlimited resource, and that resource is the divine. And that is what we get to tap into every day here at camp.
The edge of man's limitations are God's opportunities. And so when we push limits, that is when we see the most good, the most God.
When you go to Sunday school, oftentimes you talk about how to apply Christian Science and you learn the Bible stories and the lessons, but this is a place where you apply all that. It's in the application where you really learn it, where it really becomes real.
It comes alive. It comes out of the books and off the page into our daily living and the way that we treat each other.
We have a Christian Science practitioner and a Christian Science nurse, both at camp, that are here for the campers at any moment, whether it's just they want to talk or they have a question about Christian Science or they need, work through a healing.
And not everyone who comes to camp gets to live in a Christian Science community, but while they're at camp, they do. And so they get to explore those cool topics and they dive deeper into the lesson and they get to talk to a practitioner every day if they want to.
I think camp provides the resources and tools for each camper to become an independent thinker and for them to learn for themselves what it means to be a child of God and what it means to apply Christian Science in any aspect of their life. Camp does that by being active, by living Christian Science and demonstrating it on a daily basis, on a consistent basis.
Family camp is an opportunity for families to come together in a totally comfortable, embracing environment that allows them to have shared experiences, demonstrate Christian Science, use this as a proving ground for their practice, and really share in the joy and the togetherness of not just being with each other, but with a larger family of Christian Scientists and staff members that share values.
Family camp is the easiest vacation your family will ever take.
I second that.
So where else in 1 week can you go rock climbing, sailing, kayaking, canoeing, water skiing, do a ropes course, a zip line, archery, riflery, horseback riding, archery tag, night hikes, run up and down the sand dunes in Michigan, jump in Lake Michigan, swim in Glen Lake. It's a pretty spectacular lineup that allows you to do so many different things in 1 week.
One of the things I love about coming to family camp at the tail end of our kids' sessions at Leelanau and Kohahna is that I feel like we get a little glimpse into their lives here. We get to kind of be a fly on the wall in their activities that they've been doing all summer. They're so confident and happy, and they're so comfortable here at the end of the summer that to get to see them in their best place and being their best selves is just such a joy for us, and so we've wanted to stretch that out over a week.
Family camp is open to anyone who wants to come. It's open to grandparents, to couples, to families with young children, with older children, aunts and uncles. It's open to anyone who just wants to be a part of this community.
We come back to family camp every year because we change every year. So the experience you're going to have at family camp is going to be different every year based on where you are in your demonstration of Christian Science, where you are in life. I find that I learn something for my job. I learn something new as a parent every year. You know, depending on where you are, even though a lot of the activities are the same, you're going to get something different each summer out of family camp, out of summer camp, out of all the experiences we have here.
If you're thinking about coming to Leelanau, definitely do it. Like, no, don't even think, just do it. It really helped me grow a ton, and it's like one of my favorite places now in the world.
Well, it just feels like home, really. The beds are really comfortable. Your cabinmates are super nice, and your counselors. You can play fun games. Makes you feel like you're at home.
I think that this camp really, more than anything that I've encountered, really has a sense of family about it. There's just a great deal of love and affection and warmth that doesn't just come from the staff and the directors of the camp. I think it comes from all the kids too.
Like, the basis of our relationship is so pure, and these friendships they last for a lifetime. My mom went to camp, my grandma went to camp, our grandmas went to camp together. I can truly attest that these friendships last you a lifetime.
I think that a parent sending their child to camp is one of the greatest gifts that they could ever give their child. It is one of the biggest gifts that my parents ever gave me, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
To me, Camps Leelanau and Kohahna are the best 8 weeks of our family's year.
Second that.
Immediately, I just felt loved and taken in, and it was amazing how quickly I just went from nervous to, wait, that was 3 weeks?
If I had to sum up the camp experience for our family, it would be that Camps Leelanau and Kohahna feel like home. They feel like family.
There's an atmosphere here that is so loving and so welcoming, and it feels the same every year. And coming back is like coming home.